Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock right here in Denmark. The suburb of Copenhagen, right? Suburb about 8 o'clock. I'm still in jail and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying I talk to myself in the form of recording myself, because when I do that, I release the bad air that's stuck within me and taking oxygen, you know what I'm saying? I try to open the windows, all the windows as possible, you know what I'm saying? And it's a big, large building, but you have a tendency of closing all the windows and shit, you know what I'm saying? And once I get out in that hallway, you have all the bad air fucking going to my nose and shit, you know what I'm saying? I said, God damn, even where to sit in the office as workers, when I pass by the door, it smell like a motherfucker. I said, God damn, open the window, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I rule there and control it. I tell them fucking what to do, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wherever human beings are powder and congested, there's a chances of that carbon dioxide. Cause when you talk and fart and all that shit, I'm fucking moving around. That carbon dioxide fucking moving around. You know what I'm saying? I would tell them to open the windows. I said, oh, we don't want to freeze, but open the goddamn windows. I leave for 10 goddamn minutes and let fresh air come in. Right. Saying it's called carbon dioxide and oxygen circle. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect to get happy when you have all that bad ass stuck into your brain, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I learned in high school, actually in a junior high school, our, science instructor was a young dude graduated from a teacher training institute called Zozo Training Institute, ZTI in Liberia, in Kakata, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he kept repeating that shit, carbon dioxide and oxygen circle. That is when plants taking carbon dioxide and breathe our oxygen, and animals taking oxygen and breathe our carbon dioxide. The circle is called carbon dioxide oxygen circle. You know what I'm saying? If you do not talk, you do not expect to release that bad that's stuck in you and taking some more oxygen, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not that, I need any goddamn body to communicate with. I'm Jesus, goddamn. I'm the fucking ruler of the world, right. I don't need your communication and your company in this particular world, right. You know, motherfucker will say, oh, why do you talk to yourself? Why do I need to sit there and in front of your face and talk to you when I can talk to myself in front of the camera? Because I enjoy looking at myself, you know what I'm saying? I correct myself and try to rectify all my English and pronounce my words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For instance, the word work, I pronounce it in an African way, but I'm trying to pronounce it right so people can understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes listen to my own voice, I do not even. Sometimes I don't understand what I'm saying. So I make sure my pronunciation and enunciation are clear. Because as a president, you need to talk so that people can goddamn understand what you're saying. Otherwise, you are in goddamn trouble. Goddamn, yes, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I need some dye in this garden place. I usually dye my hair and my beard. You know what I'm saying? It's all gray and shit. You know what I'm saying? And sooner or later, I'm gonna have another, bread and shit once I get released from the goddamn place and get ready, goddamn, to go to Liberia. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the game is on. Right. Gonna make it huge as possible. Right. What else? Right. I don't speak my daughter no more, Gil and mine, but for the matter is, I grew with my mom, you know what I'm saying? I grew with my mom when I was born. My daddy wasn't there, he disowned me saying, my mom cheated, but my mom did not cheat. So when I was born, motherfuckers told him or the dude, the boy looks like you, like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He came and got me out there. So I did not grow with my dad, or it was my mom that grew always. So I understand and speak my mom and dad's more than my father's, my daddy's tone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how we're gonna roll, man. Gonna roll. I'm not talking as like, cause when I'm on the street, I talk as loud as I can, and consequently, I tend to spit a lot. Cause when I talk and spit, I'm releasing all that bad air. It's usually slippery spit. You know what I'm saying? I release all the bad air that's been stuck in my brain for years, you know what I'm saying? Consequently, I get so happy, you know what I'm saying? I love more and flow with women more and you know, do all my shit and dance, you know, in a flexible way and sing in a flexible. I jog so good and walk so good when I talk like that to the air, to the heaven, you know what I'm saying? See, cause what happened is, you know, I'm not being a tucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a tucker at all. Hell no, you know what I'm saying? My ways of communication and pairs was yes or no, and I would knock my head like that, you know what I'm saying? My aunt used to say, oh boy, I don't like the way that you don't like to talk. One time, my friend Bent and myself went to her house, and she asked me about my mom. It was, you know, she's the one. She was the one next to my mom. She's not alive no more. And she asked me about my mom on the farm. My mom used to the farm, and she said, and she asked me, saying, you know, saying, how is your mom? And I answered in one word, you know, what I'm saying, you know, I consider her and regard her as my mom, likewise, you know, what I'm saying. And so she said, man, you know, me. She said it in my dialect. She said, "Me whip I wanna or whip I wanna good girl with her." That means, oh, you're so lazy and you are so lazy and talking. I'm asking you about my sister. Is your mom there? I said yes, and I stood up still like she was my mom, right? Yeah. Yeah, she died of childbirth, you know what I'm saying? And she has been in the Western world, you know what I'm saying? And in no way she would probably been alive by now in the childbirth. It's what happened in Liberia, you know what I'm saying? It's 50-50. When women are delivering or having labor, you know, chances that you're going to die or not going to die. Because there are no doctors are there. Only country doctor, African doctors who go and do a midwife job and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was born, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. When a person was born in Liberia, right, he was born in a village. You know, mine came from the farm to the Passover for the fast Passover in Zulu. It's called Christmas. Christmas, we celebrate Christmas like in the Passover in Jerusalem or in Israel, right? And so she got in labor. This is one of the examples and similarities between Jesus Christ of Nazareth 2,000 years ago and Jesus Christ of Nazareth 64 fucking goddamn years ago. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mary and Joseph came from Nazareth to Jerusalem for the Passover, and she was pregnant, goddamn, in 9 months, probably more, right? And she into a labor, and she went to the end. The end was packed with other motherfuckers. So like Christmas, goddamn, it, saying, you know what I'm saying? With black folks, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no European fuck that would do like that. Hell no. And Mary got in labor, and she said, I'm in labor. I'm about to deliver, and she had no idea it was God that she was about to born. You know what I'm saying? It was God that was coming fucking into the world. But it said no, the end was packed with other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Mary had to go behind the house in a stable where animals feed and shit, you know what I'm saying? And Christ was born up there. Jesus Christ was born in the forest, in a stable where animals feed and shit. It's the same scenario. Or what's the same scenario when I'm born, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So my mom came from the farm. She was pregnant, goddamn it, with me for the Christmas and for the Passover. She didn't have no house in the meantime. Zola. My mom, on the other hand, my grandma was the one to have her own house, right? And my mom went to her and she said, I'm in labor with this baby. I want to deliver. My grandma said the house is packed out with other dumb ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Who I can't touch her. Jesus Christ was about to be born, but the house was packed. According to my grandma, right? Similarities between Jesus and myself. You know, it's not a coincidence that I say I'm Jesus. No, I was born goddamn the same way that Jesus Christ was born 2,000 years ago. It's the same shit I would go through on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can make about 10 videos about similarities between Jesus Christ and myself 2,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's the same goddamn I was born. I was born in a manger likewise. Yeah. And so my grandma said no, the house was packed. You know what I'm saying? My mom had to go behind the house and deliver Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure there was a star that appeared over my head when I was born, right? And she delivered me in a manger where animals were. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ was born in a manger likewise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, and there was nobody there who could take notice. Like they took notice 2,000 years ago when Christ Jesus was born as a star and the ruler of the world and the light of the world and the hope of the world. You know what I'm saying? I was born in a mansion likewise. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And on and on and on and on and on. Seminaries. I'm not trying to go over 10 minutes in this shit, otherwise it become too long. Right. in the touch of the world, God damn it. Eschatology is a branch of theology that I did in Minneapolis, not knowing that I was Christ Jesus. I was just interested in, of course, theology. Like I say, it's a branch of theology. It's all about the second coming of Christ, you know what I'm saying? It's not a white throne judgment like that. You know, it's a second coming. The second coming is to come and touch you. My second coming is to touch you and kill and persecute and condemn, dump our motherfuckers from the face of the earth. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? All Jesus coming to rule the world and get his disciples and say, remember when I was crucified, fuck goddamn it, I bore my cross to the guy with the cross, mounted to be crucified. All my disciples ran away, goddamn it. And those that I know and those that knew me and said they were love me, I said, I can't see anyone in the crowd. Hell no. Seminaries and seminaries and seminaries. So my second comment is a touch of condemn, rebuke, and fucking kill with one word. I'm saying, if I could, yeah, possible. But I'm doing now, right? And they expect me, you motherfuckers crucify me 2,000 goddamn years ago. They expect me to come back and be friends and shake hands and say hello and bless, oh, come bless us. You know, the hell no, I ain't gonna bless. I can't kill. Fucking go one word. Exactly why I'm in this jail, right? Cause I killed and fucking persecute one word, right? Like I'm supposed to. That's my job description as Jesus. To persecute and condemn and to kill with my words, right? Because words are much more powerful than a two-edged sword. Let me stop the video.